In those boxes are... I don't like the word battling.
Battling would be the best word right now for you.
Hello and welcome to Tuesday morning, welcome to the home office, and welcome to me about to rediscover the Daily Stoic. When I say rediscover, it's been about 2 weeks since I read the thing. I had been on a good roll of reading it every day, but the last couple of weeks have just been so hectic that I keep forgetting. I'm also still reading this, the Bank of England propaganda book. Very simplistic, but I'm going to stick it out anyway because you never know what insight you're going to get into like the traditional system, and just open to all perspectives. Anyway, yesterday we got our foundations poured. Very, very happy with that. It's been a long time coming. We finally have concrete in the ground, and it'll probably be next week before anything else happens, but we're making progress. Don't mind the nose strip, by the way. I will be taking it off shortly. At the weekend, we had Luca Veras in the IBJJF Pan Ams Juvenile Blue Heavy Division, and he got gold in the new Coffee&Kimuras Arabic gi. Very happy with that. Well done, Luca. Congratulations. He got a lovely cauliflower ear out of it as well for his troubles, but that's just part of the game. So also then, Sunday, Austin Daffron competed at Combat Jiu-Jitsu Featherweights. Now, Austin's had at least one, if not two, goes at Combat Jiu-Jitsu before. I think at Bantamweight. I don't think he did it at Featherweight the last time. He may have, but he definitely did one at Bantamweight. But now, he's the Combat Jiu-Jitsu Featherweight World Champion. Congratulations, Austin. Very happy for you. A beautiful Coffee&Kimuras custom set rash guard and shorts he was wearing on the day as well. So I've probably put footage or a picture there somewhere. And then, not this weekend, the weekend after, we have Marcelo Cohen against the UFC's Jimmy Flick in a grappling match on Fury Grappling. So it's all positive, all go. I think we're going to be getting the gis towards the end of next week. That's what it seems like. Finally. I have to go and pick up the leisure wear in the next couple of days as well. I didn't barcode that packaging yet. And this is turning into a very boring clip. But for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick in my AirPods. I'm going to stick in some background noise, which is the minute I'm enjoying the rain background noise feature of the AirPods, and do a little bit of reading for about 20 minutes. And then I'm going to go to the office because I didn't get to the office yesterday because we were doing the foundations.
So every business is getting their own individual website, and then they get listed on the Munch website then as well. But that would all be manually done. So now what we want to look at is if we were to develop out that Munch kind of website, the user one that would come in, so say like the general public, how they could go and search through menus and order through the Munch website, or bring that into an app form like.
And in terms of, say, your mobile app, then, so let's say I download the Munch app on my phone, would I be getting notifications around offers maybe am I running near me, or am I going to build up a personal account and start storing, you know, trends and everything like that?
Yeah, like that's what we'd want. Like we'd nearly want to build out a loyalty program in Munch as well, where, you know, if we're using the Munch app more, that you get loyalty points, that, you know, we're collecting customer data, all that kind of stuff we'd want in the app.
Okay. In terms of technology, then, Dave, would you envisage using some third party for the likes of your loyalty and everything else, or would you like to develop your own technology that essentially is all custom from zero, from scratch, built?
Probably wouldn't make any difference which way it was done.
Yeah, I think that'd be the most cost-effective route, and it's like it is I suppose from the business end, it's the commission rate that's the USP, and then is the kind of lead gen from our point of view to getting businesses on, and then once they're on, then it's once you have a big bank of that's what attracts the end user, let's say. So anything else that's kind of, let's say, loyalty, any of those additional accessory pieces, they don't need to be embedded, they can be integrations.
Yeah, I would say that this is, especially for phase one, that's kind of what they're using. Now it's an extremely pricey piece of software, but it's okay, I would say. Eugene, I know you're battling with it.
I don't like the word battling.
Battling would be the best word right now for you.
Yeah, it's all these big companies, you know, they've kind of developed their technology now, and they're just in the right place, right time, and they're just not innovating.
Yeah.
So they're gone very stagnant, and to do anything that's a little bit outside the box, they're, you know, kind of modern for marketing purposes.
So being straight up, which is that's where we're at, is we've discovered innovations that we need and they can't deliver on it quick enough for us, so we need to look at, okay, what's the best solution for us now is probably to develop out our own system.
Trying to be as, now one of those stories, it won't be locally based, it's actually Dublin North based. So I'm just wondering, how does that work into your plans as such?
That's okay, that's fine.
Is that okay?
The thing will be just getting like all of 5 people, the locations that we kind of need to shoot with them. That's like the week of the 8th there is going to be quite important to plan that schedule out and see what the most efficient way of shooting all that content, instead of like trying to almost wing it towards the end of that week or actually on the day, to have as much detail about each of those people as early as possible in that week of the 8th to be able to kind of plan that and schedule that out so that the days kind of go as efficiently as possible, and then that it should be fine from there. And I'm sure it will be relatively straightforward once the people are picked. It'll probably only take a day or two just to get all that information together, and then kind of Richie can put his plan in place of, well, ideally these are, say, the times that, or the people that will be shot together at this time, or roughly in around the same kind of, let's say, Monday morning, Tuesday afternoon or whatever. It's just trying to get all that data together, really. My initial thought on that would be a really cool shot for that would be him in a bedroom. Like, it could be, this could be anyone, like a child's bedroom, it could be his own child or whatever, just to kind of frame that, if you know what I mean. To see it. Like, it doesn't have to be his childhood bedroom, but you can frame it that way, that here's him in his childhood bedroom with a drawing he made 20, 25, 30 years ago, and now this is where he's ended up. So that's what I mean about those stories and planning out the shots to frame each of those stories.
And he's a real I don't know what you call them. Is it drag racing or formula race? I don't know.
Yeah, it's like he races cars up in Mondello. So
very good.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
Okay, thanks.
Alright folks, listen, thanks for
Have a good-
Thanks guys, take care. Bye, bye-bye.
Does anyone actually work in there? The hall is off. Oh my god.
Some organisation that we got for Richie.
That's not gonna, there's no way that's all done in 2 days. Not a chance.
They get 2 stories done in 2 days. And
Like to do those 20 interviews as
interviews
well.
as well.
That's a day.
that's it. And if Tal's
Hello, it's me again. I'm in the car. It's Thursday evening. I just left the office. That's me done in the office until Tuesday. We are not in the office tomorrow. It is Good Friday. I almost said Black Friday there. It's Good Friday. Ireland's a Catholic country, so we're being good Catholic people and not working on Good Friday. That's a lie. We're just not going into the office, but I'll be working. But at the minute, I am about to head and look at front doors for my house. We haven't really had anything done in the last few days because it has been raining very heavy and the builder is busy and he's been held up because of the rain, so hopefully we'll get him in next week to get started on the dead build. But time to go and look at some front doors because the lead time is long. What's been happening the last couple of days? It's been relatively quiet, to be perfectly honest. There's a nice little lull period at the minute. We've got a couple of new, what would you call them, venues, locations, restaurants, takeaways signed up to Munch in the last couple of days. That's very bright sun. And then I need to stop saying and then because my editor's going to keep taking the piss out of me with the clip from Dude Where's My Car, which is one of the best movies of all time. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. Anyway, where was I? Yes, the last couple of days I've been doing some Klaviyo account reviews, Google ad setups, LinkedIn ad setups, and doing a bit of planning for Q2, a bit of a review of Q1 and planning for Q2. I'm going to do a little bit more on that over the weekend and a little bit of work as well. Easter weekend, nice time to reset, realign and get ready for Q2, which is going to be a massive one because, as you know, we have a new website to launch, new products to launch, all of that good stuff with Coffee&Kimuras and ZOMA. We actually had an investigation call, as you would have seen in the last couple of clips, with that guy. Dara from Grafton, speaking about possibly, that's actually mad that I just drove past him, but anyway, speaking about developing an app for Munched so that we can have one centralized app that people can download, have it on the phone and order from their preferred takeaway. All very exciting. Right, I'm gonna put some sunglasses on because it's a lovely evening for once. Quite cold, but it's Ireland, so whatever. All right, see you in a while. Hello and welcome to Friday. I'm in the car. I'm on the way back from the print shop with a load of boxes, as you can see. In those boxes are hoodies, Anti-Caffeine Combat Club hoodies, Anti-Decaf Jiu-Jitsu Club hoodies, the new version, V2, number 2.0, version 2.0. They are almost ready to go. I'm gonna get them home. I need to package them up. They are just hoodies in a box at the minute. But as you remember, a couple of days ago, we got the new packaging. Or was that last week? I don't even know. I can't keep track anymore. We have the new packaging anyway. I need to barcode that up and get these hoodies into those packages. I think there might be some t-shirts in here as well. I'm not too sure. I'm gonna have to go back next week and collect the rest of the stuff, but I want to get as much ready as possible while I can over the bank holiday weekend, because we don't work in a bank. So I'm gonna get this done get some of it barcoded this evening and tomorrow, and then we'll start packing it up on Monday and have it ready to go to the warehouse, and then get the rest of it done next week ahead of the relaunch of the website in hopefully 2 weeks. They got confirmation from the shorts supplier that the shorts, which were a couple of months ago, they've been remade, they're done, they're being shipped out today, so I'll be getting the tracking number either today or later today or tomorrow, and then the gis will be sent out early next week. We have to get some imagery for the website with the new products. We have to do new product shots for everything and get all that up, and then once that's done, the website will be ready to go. I want to update some of the Klaviyo email flows as well, and that'll be us. So finally getting there. Oh, this is taking a lot longer than I hoped. It almost feels like I'm launching a new brand, to be honest, but whatever, it's all good. I'm now on the way back. Before I go back to the house, I have to go to the site because the guy is there marking out the foundations, marking points in the foundations for the builder to work off when he starts building, which hopefully will be at the end of next week, but probably the week after. But anyway, baby steps, we're getting there. Everything is, all the little Lego pieces are starting to come into place from all fronts, so it's all good. It's all gravy, baby. And then I'm going back to do a bit of work before I go to training tonight. Back on the mats in a fresh Coffee&Kimuras gi. All right, that's it. I'll see you in a while. Right, I'm back in the office. I've been prepping for folding the leisure wear by creating folding templates. So these are the size that the hoodies have to be folded to and that the t-shirts have to be folded to, so that they will fit in these packaging bags like this. First, I have to barcode them, then I have to fold them, then I have to pop them in, and then seal them up with the Ziplocs, throw them in a box, bring them to the warehouse. That is the plan. This is the amount of barcoding I have to do. 5 sheets, 65 on each. Well, there's 56 on the last one. So packaging packets, there's a box of those over there, as you saw last week. All right, now those templates are done. I'm not going to go folding today. I'm going to do that on Monday, but that is now ready to go. For now, I'm going to do some barcoding, which essentially just means sticking labels on packaging and have those lined up and ready to go, so we can quickly fold, pop them in the right one with the right barcode, and then throw them in a box off the warehouse. Joys, love it. And we're done. Time to go train. Hello and welcome to Sunday evening. I am going to training. I did a bit of work yesterday on creating some more reels, behind the scenes stuff, or going back on old footage and putting kind of like green screen content over the top, so that I have a different type of content. I want to change up because what I'm doing obviously hasn't been working in terms of growth. And I know I said what I'm doing with this isn't necessarily about growth, it's about documentation, but I have an ego, so I still want to grow. So that's the plan. I'm also going to stick the camera on the side of the mat tonight and actually record some training, because I keep saying that I'm going to do it. I keep putting the camera beside my gum shield case on the side of the mat and then not recording. So I'm going to do that this evening, because I'm wearing, well, you're not going to see it now, I'm wearing the new Coffee&Kimuras gi, or well, the sample of it. I was wearing it the other night. AirPods in. I was wearing it the other night at training. I have been wearing it the few times that I have been training over the last few weeks, and it is finally, the lads were actually asking me the other evening, when's it coming out? It's coming out next week. Well, it's coming to me next week, so some of the locals, some of the lads here will have it next week, and hopefully it doesn't sell out before I actually get some on the website. But that is not a bad thing either. Supply and demand. Create demand, restrict supply. All right, let's go to Open Map. It's Easter Sunday, by the way, so I just ate loads of chocolate eggs today, so this could be a struggle.
I didn't know that, you know, because the way to go out and short of me. And then it's like, he grabbed that foot straight away. You don't decide to do you know what, I don't even know. Yeah, all the time, you think of that, but I'm like, no, too much drawn. I didn't know what was coming, but that was very nice, very sweet.
That camera's on too. Oh no, right, frame.
I would have played it never. Or he's saying I did.
Jitsu #1. Games on every frame.
And you were quicker on to what we done. And then okay, the next step in was fun.
I was swapping the foot because I wanted to protect this ankle because she'd done it before, just before that. That creates a space. So the bottom leg needs to get to there.
Your legs want to be on the mind. You need to cross your legs here too.
This one comes over to create the lock there and the other fishing.
Then it's kind of strong.
That didn't sound good. Oh, shut up.
Hey.